So now that we know that the body does not digest food, that we have to use our teeth to liquefy the food and break it down to its smallest components, this is where juicing comes in. This is where raw organic juicing comes in. This is where it's so important to drink fresh foods that are pureed or liquefied, fresh, clean, alkaline fluids like the pH Miracle Water. You should be drinking before, you should be drinking during, and you should be drinking after your meals, because you want to neutralize the hydrochloric acid that you've been told all your life. I was part of that. We were told that we needed acid in our stomach to digest the food. That is the lie. The truth is, whether I'm the only one that believes it, the truth is when you go to an alkaline lifestyle and diet and start drinking alkaline water and remove the acidic foods that do not liquefy, that do not build stem cells and blood in the crypts of the small intestine, that's when you start feeling better. That's what this is all about. When you understand that it's your responsibility, you know, with what you eat, what you drink, and what you think, and that your health and fitness is a product of your lifestyle and dietary choices. And the day comes for each of us that we have to sit down to the consequences of our choices, of what we've been eating, what we've been drinking, what we've been thinking, whether we work out or not, whether we train. Even though this takes time, it's the most important thing. If you don't take time to exercise daily, you got to make time to die. It's that simple. So you want to remove the kinds of foods that do not liquefy in our body. You want to go to the types of foods that are high chlorophyll content, that are high mineral salt and alkalizing to the blood and tissues, with the understanding that no digestion takes place in the mouth other than the mastication of the teeth. Food then digests from the inside out, and the salivary glands are secreting what? Sodium bicarbonate to raise the pH. The stomach, what is it secreting? Sodium bicarbonate. The gallbladder, what is it secreting? Bile to alkalize at a pH at 8.4. What is the pancreas? The pancreas, I call it the squirt gun of the body. What is it squirting? It's squirting sodium bicarbonate to the intestinal villi, or the intestinal tract is secreting sodium bicarbonate. Everything is to prepare the food in a liquid alkaline state so it folds in to the crypts of the small intestine. It's called chyme. It is there that stem cells are then produced. And those stem cells then become the new erythroblasts, that become the new blood. The blood is then taken up into the portal vein, into the inferior vena cava, right into the heart, and then to the pulmonary system, back to the heart to general circulation. Do you see? The core is where life began for each of us, and where it continues. And when we destroy the core with acidic foods and drinks, this is when our health starts to deteriorate. So once we understand these principles, and we understand this is not the kind of food we should be feeding to our children, and when we start this alkalizing lifestyle and diet that I talk about in the pH Miracle Revised and Updated book, that this is when our life begins to change. This is when our energy starts to improve. This is when our health improves. This is when our fitness, this is when our athletic performance becomes greater than it's ever been in our entire career. This has been my life. This has been my experience over 35 years of research, and I give it to you. Thank you for listening. This is Dr. Robert Young with the Alkaline Tip of the Day.